Hi YouTube, welcome to my channel. So basically I wanted to give you guys an update on where I am on my 2-week wait. So basically I am 10 days into my 2-week wait, and so that would make me 10 DPO. And for those of you that don't know what 10 or DPO is, that's days post ovulation. So basically I would have ovulated 10 days ago. So first and foremost, everybody usually likes to discuss the symptoms of the 2-week wait, but I have a question. And I don't know if some of you ladies can answer this or not, but I wanted to pose it here because I know that there are other TTCers that have subscribed to me, and I am on my first cycle of trying to conceive and doing the Clomid and the Ovidrel, so I'm not quite sure exactly what to expect as far as the 2-week wait symptoms. So the question that I have is, when you take Clomid or Ovidrel, I know that Ovidrel, it contains the HCG, which could give you symptoms that make you feel like you're pregnant, or symptoms that most women experience in early pregnancy. For instance, like sore boobs, or sore boobs, and why am I like drawing a blank right now? I don't know, my mind is like crazy. Backache, tired, slight nausea, like, you know, are these some of the things that Ovidrel or Clomid may have you feeling that aren't actually pregnancy symptoms, but just symptoms that medicine, those medicines alone will, you know, basically have you feeling like, oh my god, you know, what is this? So basically that's my question. I don't know if that's clear, but it's been a long day. It's been a long day. I had a long day at work today. So anyway, I just wanted to ask that. I wanted to see if, because I did Google that today. I was like, you know what? Let me Google and see. But you know, you can't always find accurate information, because you find, you know, everybody has a different account or a different experience when they're trying to conceive. And so one person's symptoms may be the cause of the medicines they're taking, whereas another person's symptoms may be just, you know, symptoms that maybe, you know, they felt like they were having but weren't necessarily pregnancy symptoms, or it could be someone who is having pregnancy symptoms. So anyway, a lot of confusion with the 2-week wait symptoms, and you know, really being on the message boards are scary. And I say that because, and I don't want to offend anybody, because I go on there, I don't necessarily share my experience. That's what I'm using YouTube for. But it's scary because for the most part, all 2-week wait symptoms seem the same. All of the pregnancy symptoms, but there are also symptoms that most women may experience before they have their period. So you have some that have the symptoms and they pop up with their BFP, their big fat positive, and then you have some that have the same symptoms and they keep testing, and they keep getting BFNs, they're big fat negatives, and then they end up with their menstrual cycle. So that's really confusing, and I have mixed emotions about that, because I don't want to invest too much of my energy or my thoughts on, ooh, you know, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I feel like I'm babbling right now. This might not be the best time to shoot a video, because my thoughts are, anyway, you guys understand, I'm sure. So basically, okay, so I'm on 10 DPO, like I already said. Today is Friday, June the 21st. And basically, since ovulation, I've been having cramps, like every single day since ovulation. And so I was like, okay, you know, fine. But I think in the past 3 or 4 days, my cramps have turned not into just cramps, but like pulling sensation, tingling sensation, just all kinds of weird things. So I don't know if that has anything to do with the medicine, or if that's just my body. I mean, I don't ovulate on my own, so maybe I'm just not used to what it feels like to actually ovulate. I don't know. But I will say I started writing down what my symptoms were starting at 14. Listen, no. 1, 2, 3. At 3 DPO, I started writing down my symptoms. I was having cramps, 3 DPO, 4 DPO, cramps, and then I had a lot of creamy CM that I found, and I thought that was odd because I don't usually get a whole lot of it like that, but it was only for one day. 5 DPO, cramps, 6 DPO, cramps, nothing special. 7 DPO, I was extremely tired. And then my boobs started to get sore, and my nipples. So my boobs have gotten sore before, right before I'm about to come on my period, but never my nipples, so that was a little different. And I actually I bought like these early pregnancy tests that are sensitive, and they're supposed to be able to detect pregnancy early, like very early, earlier than like the regular ones that you would buy at the drugstore. And so I took a test on 7 DPO. It was negative, and I kind of expected that. 8 DPO, I was extremely moody and angry. I was mad. I had family come in town unexpectedly over that past weekend, and threw me completely off, threw my schedule completely off, and just kind of had my household in a disarray. And so I was upset about that. I was moody, and actually this is the first day I actually experienced some nausea. Like I ate, maybe it had to do with the food that I ate. I ate carbs that day, like all carbs, and I didn't realize it until the end of the day. Like early in the day, I had jambalaya at work, tons of rice, and then that evening I went to Red Lobster with one of my girlfriends, and I had pasta with scallops and shrimp. And I literally took 2 bites of my pasta and felt like I was going to throw up everything I ever ate in life. It was crazy. I felt very nauseous. And so that was the first time I felt like that. And then I started to get indigestion. And all I ate was a salad. I didn't even touch the bread. I just had a salad. I had a little bit of soup. And like 2 or 3 bites of pasta. Just as a side note, let me say this because I think this is actually kind of funny, but my girlfriend just found out she's pregnant a week ago, a week and a half, maybe. Yeah, it's been like a week ago. And so I thought that was interesting that I would feel that way while I was around her. So I was like, maybe some of this sympathy pain thing is coming, like falling on me, maybe because I know that she's pregnant and she's expecting. I'm feeling like, God, I'm feeling sick all of a sudden because I'm around her. I don't know. Anyway, I was just trying to rationalize why I was feeling like that. And I was like, well, maybe, how they say sometimes, if you're close to somebody, they're pregnant. Even though she doesn't have any symptoms. So, I don't know. So, anyway, that was 8 DPO when I was feeling all moody and all that stuff like that. I had the indigestion and the nausea. And then 9 DPO, which was yesterday, I had cramps, indigestion, still the sore nipples, and lots of cramping. Yesterday, I had a whole lot of cramping. Like, cramping, it was like, what is this? Like, really? Come on. Like, I feel like I was about to have my period any moment. So, I don't know. But, and then today, the cramping has ceased. Like, for the most part, like, I think I had a few little cramping spells today, but not really. My boobs and my nipples are still feeling sore. And I was able to eat without any problems. Like, I didn't feel any nausea or indigestion or anything like that. So I felt actually good. I felt energetic. I did feel a little tired, though. But that was it. So if anybody can answer that question I asked at the beginning of the video, that would be great. Let me know your thoughts, or what your experience was. And again, this is my first time doing this, trying to conceive and doing the Clomid overdrill. So forgive me if I'm not exactly being clear about things, or if I'm not using the correct terminology, or you guys just don't get it. Let me know so that I can make it more clear. Anyway, so that is my experience. Like, I did want to add two other things. I did have backache, and I was having like these hot flashes over the past few days. And lots of bowel movement. Yeah, that's gross. Anyway, thought I would share. So, I haven't tested today. I tested 7 DPO, I tested 8 DPO, I tested 9 DPO, all big fat negatives. And I haven't tested today. I literally just walked in the house. So I'm not sure if I'm going to test today. I mean, I do have quite a bit of those pregnancy strips, so it wouldn't matter to waste one. But I don't think I feel like testing today because whatever. Is it necessary to test every day? I mean, it's kind of fun to do it in a way. But at the same time, it's like, some days you're just like, whatever, I'm over it. So I may test tomorrow, but I don't know. Either way, I'll let you guys know what's up. So anyway, thanks for listening, and talk to you later. Bye.